曲婉婷近期接受加拿大华人媒体专访，回应为什么最近几年看上去状态不好，问何成绩，自曝得了乳腺癌，切除了一个乳房。
Long story short, it went like, step by step. In the hindsight, because of COVID, it was really fast because not many people they're not allowed to go to the ER if it's not severe.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, it was pretty fast. It was a doctor checkup, said check your mammogram, did that, and right away they're like, okay, we should put you on ultrasound, check that out, and they did that. And they're like, okay, you need to come back in a few days. We want to do a biopsy. We did a biopsy. And within like 4 days or 5 days, I got a phone call from my doctor. And usually you don't get a phone call if it's nothing, right? So right away, my heart was just like in my throat. I'm just like, what's happening? Answered, and she just started talking. And I don't remember much what she said, but all I remember was the word tumor.
Mm.
And I was like, and then I'm still like, do you mean like, does tumor mean I have cancer? And she's like, yes, that means you have cancer. And that was just like just I don't know what happened. In that moment, I'm just like trying to breathe. I don't know if I breathe or not. I just like by the end of the phone call, I'm just in so much shock because I was so young. At the time, I was still like I was 35, 36, and I'm just like, how could this happen to a young person? Like I don't understand it. Like I've never heard of that. And why? Like why me? And there's a lot of questions I want answers for, but at the time, I was just solely focused on, okay, what to do? What do I do next? How do I survive? So basically, they scheduled a lumpectomy for me. It was successful. However, after the surgery, they did more testing around the tissue of the tumor, and the tissues had more non-invasive cancer cells. The one that's in the tumor is the invasive one, and that's why they scheduled me really quick. Like during COVID, it's like, okay, nobody's there. She goes. And so they scheduled me really quick, did the first surgery. No one was there with me because of COVID. I had to go through everything by myself. I do have two friends that was really close to me that was outside. See, that's a moment I'm like, I need my family. I miss my family. Anyways, my friends are from my family now. And then they found 70% of my breast is cancerous. After the first lumpectomy, they did more testing. They sent me for another MRI. And I asked them to do both my boobs now. Okay, just do both. Like if I have problems, just take them. Like I want to survive. I want to live.
Right.
And they said your other boob is fine, but this boob is 70% cancerous cells. If we do another lumpectomy, you're going to have a deformed boob. So if you don't want that, we should just take the entire breast tissue and we do a reconstructive surgery and put a plastic bag in you. And I thought about that and I was like, okay, first of all, yes, mastectomy, full mastectomy, take the breast tissue out. 2, do I want to put another plastic bag in my body, which potentially can cause other type of cancers, like for your lymph nodes? And also it's a foreign object in your body and your body is going to reject it for the rest of your life. And it's not rest of your life that the bag can stay. It's only every 10 to 15 years, you have to open the wound, take the old bag out, put a new bag in. It's just like non-stopping potential taking bomb and more like health damaging stuff in your body. Why would I want that? Like in theory, I don't want that, right? But in reality, it's like it's basically an amputation. Like do I want to cut my entire breast off and just have no breast now? Like if I don't have the bag? So it was a dilemma I had back and forth to myself. And then in the end, I really valued my health. I didn't want to take something toxic away from my body, losing my breast, and then put another toxic thing in. So in the end, I decided to go with flat closure, meaning no reconstructive surgery for a boob-looking thing. But I did end up with having a plastic surgeon to close in nicely because sometimes the cancer surgeon doesn't necessarily do the closing well. Yeah, so we had a flat closure. But before I made that decision, I wrote a song called 9 More Days. And 9 More Days was because in 9 more days, I'm going to that surgery. So there's a lot of things in our lives, I think most viewers can connect to this, is like, you can do the best you can, but there's something you just can't help it. And there's nothing you can do. You just feel so helpless and hopeless altogether. And so for me, it's like a gradual thing for me. So for the first few years, I'm just like trying to like fight it. And then the next few years, I'm just like, okay, like the more I fight and then nothing happens, it's almost like sorrow, you know, like I'm losing this. And then the less I am present with the life I have now, with the friends and family that I still have now. So I'm almost like not living, you know, I'm not living fully to the present. I'm just stuck in the past. So then I had to be more present, and that's a journey. Like there's a lot of times where, you know, something happens, like, you know, Mother's Day, my birthday, like Chinese New Year's. Whenever that happens, it triggers that, you know, memory back to like the past. So it definitely take a while for me. I went to therapy.
换句说一切都是最好的安排，每天还装出一副仁爱，普通人承受所有绝望与苦难，你却说这是最好的安排。你每日喊冤的说辞非常的苍白，妄想给你妈妈洗白，开创营销顺流派，加拿大温哥华市长也把你给锤，你以为找到了后台，他拿你当前途障碍，你居然好意思写却十几年不入内地，你现在每日发帖呼吸素食主义，你吃素保护了动物，可你和谐吃人类，血肉之躯，你写个说一切最好的安排，实际上是给你妈洗白。也没有一句道歉，却说一切是最好的安排。现在一副美食家笑，保护动物为骄傲，忽视东北老家的受害者们。最近大家发现你苍老，听说你加拿大倦鸟，网友取代结局，让你无限生涯画上句号。换句说一切都是最好的安排，为何你辩解却无力苍白？我不及子女，前提是会不及子女，你正好证明了这个理